Good Wednesday evening, everyone. Welcome to the Carol Bassett Show. Kidding. Just kidding. I didn't even watch it. Although I did hear that the Tiger King sent a long-ass letter to President Trump asking to be pardoned. So, anyway, tonight we're going to have some fun. I'm doing hopefully, it will turn out the way I envision it. I'm doing a beautiful live edge board that I got from Krista, my live edge girly. And what I have done so far is I have painted. Okay, so this is what my board looks like. Okay, you'll see more of it. I put the aluminum foil tape all across the back where the hole is. And then where it's got this layered look, because it goes deep down, I dry brushed sort of gold paint on that. And what I did was I took Color Passion's Rich Gold in powder in a cup and then added gold alcohol ink until it was nice and smooth, and then took my brush and just painted it on like paint. And what I'm going to fill this with is slate alcohol ink. So it's got a black tinge, gray black tinge, but that you can still see the gold, hopefully. Then I got a real big surprise for you. So anyway, let's get started on this board. And when it does cure, I will do a clear coat over top. So I haven't mixed up my colors yet, my color yet. So that's what I'm doing right now. I've mixed my resin. I've made 3 cups of resin. And now I'm just going to test to see how much blacky gray I want in here. That was 3 drops, 4, 5. I'm thinking 5 is enough. Okay, but what I'm going to do is pour this one first and see how. Okay, yeah, that's good. I could probably even go a little touch darker, but I'm going to leave it. Now this is going to take quite a bit of resin because it's pretty deep, and then it's got this layer. So, but just in case, I'm going to do 1 cup at a time. So that I don't waste it, because I can use the rest of that resin on the other thing I'm doing. No, I'm gonna need it. I thought so. And this will be a nice test. I kind of have an idea that I know my resin's going to be fine and will cure this thick, because I've done similar, but we will give it a go. Coming back over here to fill in this section. I still may have to do another thin layer on it tomorrow. Or maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Because it seems to be filling in quite nicely. The clear coat will just bring it right to the top, and we should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to leave that, let it settle. That's all I'm going to do for tonight in this. I will burst some of those bubbles. And I will take some alcohol on a cloth and just wipe a little bit that went over the edge. Gotta be careful with this because I don't want alcohol on the gold. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna leave it and let it just settle. And I'm gonna need this because I'm gonna show you what we're working on next. And I'm excited about this. So the other day you saw me do, so I'm gonna be moving you around. So the other day you saw me do molds with the wonderful mold designer Denise from Lee Cranch Creations. Well, tonight I got some special molds from Moldy Moose, and they are pretty awesome, and I'm giving them a try. So you're going to come along with me. So come on. We're coming over this way, so I'm going to have you up here looking down and not hopefully seeing my head. Okay, so I got this wonderful set from Moldy Moose, and I got these wonderful mandala coasters, and there's 4 of them. I'm leaving these 2. I'll do them. I just wanted to do a few tonight. I got the beautiful serving little tray that matches. And by the way, Miss Moose, I'm definitely going to want this bigger if it can be done when you have your other stuff, because this would be great as a big tray. So she has some amazing stuff. And I got the coaster holder to match. So I'm going to do this in just a sparkly clear, but not tonight. Tonight, all I'm going to do, you're not even going to watch me pour because it will be just pouring clear. But what you are going to watch me do, and I've already done the first 2, is dry brush the design. You don't have to. You can leave it clear. You make a color and just have it like that. Or when it's done, you could do paint the design, because it's, can you see that? It is so, like, this is awesome. You can paint when you've cured, your resin is cured. You could paint it on if you wanted and then do a clear coat. But I like doing the dry brush because it comes right out. Okay, so the colors we are using for this, I have got the rich gold. These are all Color Passions tonight. I've got the Purple Honor. Nope. I've got the Purple Honor. We have got the turquoise, and we have got the onyx pearl, which is a black. So I'm starting with that because I'm just going to follow what I did there. And I'm dry brushing it into the area. And I start with my black at the back because then when it goes over those little tiny leaves, when I put the gold over the leaf, it doesn't matter. It will be the gold that shows up, not the black. So I just dry brush. And every once in a while, I will blow the extra off, because if you can avoid having too much powder, that would just float around in your resin once you pour the resin. I learned that the hard way too. But so now I just blow it off, and then when I'm done, I'll tip it upside down, and then I take alcohol and go around the edge with a piece of alcohol paper towel, which I did on these ones. I won't need to on this because the design is right there. I'll do it on the outside, but not in. But this is just, these are so nice. And by the way, okay, so Lee Cranch Creations is in the US. I think she does. If you talk to her, send her a private message. I think she can go straight through PayPal if you love any of her molds. That's how I did it. Instead of doing it through her website, which is an American site. And Moldy Moose is Canadian. And yes, she ships all over as well. But for us Canadians, it's nice also to have someone right here that can make really wonderful molds, silicone molds. And I have her making me a beautiful, so fingers crossed, beautiful mermaid mold. She came up with the design, and she's doing a small one and a large one, a 4-inch and a 6-inch for me on one piece, and added some little goodies to the mold space because she doesn't like wasting space. So there's some little silver dollars and a star, and it's just going to be really nice. I can't wait until they come too. But I was so excited. These came in the mail today. And of course, I came right down and got started doing this. I didn't want to waste your time doing the little ones as well as this one. And I won't bore you with this whole thing either, because you will be here all night watching me, but you get the gist, okay? You dry brush, start with your darker colors. If like in the back like this, then your lighter colors can go right over that if you accidentally, like, you know, I mean, it's not easy to dry brush. Powder wants to go everywhere. So then I put the gold over that, and you wouldn't see the black that's right now on those leaves. But you can always go over it with your color too after you're done. If you see any spots that look like they accidentally got covered up, just put the color you want to be showing on then. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so that's where I put all my black. So the black is done. Black is done. Now, I'm going to do the blue. I'll save the gold for last. I'm going to do the blue. So let's close up my pearl. Let's get my blue out here. And what I did in blue was these leaves in the center. Well, not really in the center, in the circle. And you know what, if you took your time and just relaxed, you would get this done a lot neater than I am, probably. But one, I'm about as patient as a snail. No, that's not true. Snails are actually pretty patient. Look how long it takes them to get from place to place. So that is so not me. No idea. I have no patience, okay? None. But also, I'm trying to get as much done as I can without boring you. Boring you. So I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and you're having a good week so far. Here in Ontario, Canada, our numbers have started to go back up a little bit. And it has nothing to do with them opening schools either, because schools have only been open for a week. This, if anything, has to do with the long weekend. And, of course, Labor Day weekend and people getting together and who knows what. I'm just praying that we don't have another freaking lockdown. But we will see what happens. I'm keeping the borders shut because the numbers in the States are crazy. And we just have to work together. Be there for each other. Stop arguing about crap that doesn't matter. Because it doesn't. Okay, so now I did these in blue as well. These pretty outlines here. So I love these molds that have a pattern that you can work with. And like I said, you don't even have to dry brush. You can just use just the resin and the pattern will show up in the resin nicely as well. But I love doing this. I really enjoy. Keeps my mind busy. Keeps me focused on stuff. But then again, you know I love art. Almost all different arts. I wish I could do all of them. But I'm not that, wasn't blessed with all that talent. I would love, there are two things I would love. I would love to learn how to sculpt. And I would love to learn how to blow glass. But that's, you know, maybe one day down the road. If not, that's okay. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I love my job. I love my family. I love you guys. It's all art and it's all beautiful and it's who we are, right? Am I rambling? Yes. Why am I rambling? Because I don't want to bore you. Ah, dear. Dear, dear, dear. So, anybody know any good jokes? No? Okay. Okay. There's a woman I watch on TikTok who gets her husband with a joke every day. Oh my God, she's funny. Just funny. Do you think I could think of any of those jokes right this minute? No. But she is hilarious. I'm going to have to write some down so I can tell you guys some jokes the next time I do boring stuff. But, oh, that really, it's because I'm trying too hard to think of one of the jokes that she tells him, but oh my God, she just has him in stitches. And then, of course, you know, when someone laughs, it gets you laughing. You know, you could have walked in and the person's laughing. You don't even know what they're laughing about. And if they've got one of those contagious laughs, you could just crack up. And he has one of those laughs. Cute couple. Okay, that's the blue. I'm going to leave it there and not bore you guys with any more of this. You get the gist. I'm going to continue on doing my Carabasset thing. Oh dear. And I will show you the results tomorrow. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Happy hump day. And I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys.